Do you like baseball? And would you like to play baseball on your PC? Well then let's check RBI Baseball 20. Hi, I'm Jake and this is Bodzy Gaming. I love me some baseball.
You know what we get to do today, Brooks? We get to play baseball.
And as you can see from display behind me, I used to play baseball when I was younger. And I will always remember our coach telling us that baseball is basically quick chess. You need to think before you throw. That was awesome. And since I'm not able to play baseball anymore, I would like to play at least virtually, on my PC as a PC gamer. But there's a problem. You see, there were 3 big franchises in the baseball games. First one being MLB The Show, made by Sony. Second one being MLB 2K, made by 2K Sports. And third one being RBI Baseball. Since 2K has stopped with baseball games in 2014 and MLB The Show is kept exclusively for PlayStation consoles, as a PC gamer you always had only one option, to go with RBI Baseball, which was kinda arcadey. But luckily, not anymore. You see, RBI Baseball 20 is a big leap towards more sports simulation rather than arcade game, and that's awesome because I have been waiting for something like this for a long time. So let's go and review the out of it. First, let's talk about the graphics. The graphic is solid. It's not top, but it's good enough that you don't feel like in year 2010. The game supports up to 2K resolution with 60Hz, which is okay, but as a user of PC monitor with ultra-wide QHD resolution, I would more than welcome that option. With that, I need to talk also about the animation. Those are kind of repetitive. The crowds are on the loop animation, the players have basically 3 or maybe 4 ways to throw the ball. Overall, the game could use a little more variety. Let's talk about the game features. In RBI Baseball 20, you have basically 4 playing options. First, you have an exhibition game. You simply pick 2 teams playing each other, simple as that. Second, you have a franchise mode where you choose a team and then you take them through the season. You can simulate or play the games, you can change up the roster, trade the players, like it's really your franchise. Third, there is a home run derby. That's like a mini game where you just pick a player and then you go through simple tournament trying to hit as many home runs as possible. And the last one is postseason, where you are basically going into the World Series. All that is kind of basic, simple, but sufficient. The one thing I found missing from the game and that would lead to my absolute enjoyment is an option to create my own player, Bodzy the baseball crasher. Third, now let's look at the game itself. The pitching went through a great rework from last season, and it's truly awesome. You have a variety of pitches for every player. You can throw with different power, from a butterfly to absolute bullet. And the difficulty is excellent too. When you are playing worse teams, the pitching is kind of easy, and when you are playing top teams in the league, it's actually super hard, and you need to think about every pitch not to give them easy runs or even home runs. So thumbs up for that. The batting system also underwent substantial rework, but it's still not perfect, I have to say. You have very little control of where you are batting to. And there are times when you catch a fastball down the middle with full force and perfect timing, only to find yourself popping up somewhere in outer field. It's good enough though, so you can play the game and be satisfied, but it's not the best. If you compare it, for example, to MLB 2K 2012, that I played and loved 8 years ago, or if you compare it to MLB The Show 19, which I played last year, they both have kind of better betting system. As for base running, the game is still kind of arcadey, but you can steal bases, you can slide, you can use sac flies to score, so all you need is there. The fielding is basically the same. Sometimes the movement of the players does not look realistic at all, but the worst thing I found so far is when it takes like 4 seconds to player to throw the ball from third to first, and then it costs you like easy out. And these things happen, you know, not all the time, but let's say once per game, once per 2 games, and you might get frustrated with the game, especially when it's a close game and you are milking the control for better performance. And that leads me to the last point, which is controls. Even though the game is made for PC and you can use your keyboard and mouse to control the game, I will not recommend it. I tried it, it's not great. What is great is getting one of these, you know, simple gamepad. If you use gamepad with this game, your experience will be much better. I have tried several brands and several different gamepads in my past, and I must tell you, I love this one the most. It's basically an Xbox One controller that you can order for PC. It comes with like a little USB dongle that you just plug in and you are ready to play. If you want to check this one out, I'll leave the link in the description. And you can use it also for slashing games. For example, I used it for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I love it. Also for Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor, this is like a great thing for those kind of games. So to summarize, the game is not perfect, but if you consider the price, the availability that you can play it on a PC, and the fact that it's freaking baseball, you have actually kind of solid game. So I'm giving it 60%, and if you want to play baseball game on your PC, this is the game that you should go for. I do recommend it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, don't forget to follow us on social media, and don't forget to check our website. We are super grateful for every like, every subscription, every follow you give us. Basically, you are helping us to make this better and more fun project, so thank you for that. And that's it for today. Thank you again for watching, and I see you guys next time. Bye.